What if a young woman drove away from her home and was never seen again?
Phoenix is a very compassionate young lady. She has a very keen sense of fairness.
On the 18th of December, 2011, 23-year-old Phoenix Coldon left her driveway in Spanish Lake, Missouri. Hours later, her SUV was found abandoned in East St. Louis, door ajar, engine running. This is the story of Phoenix Coldon. Her case remains one of the most puzzling cold cases in modern American history, marked by unanswered questions, investigative missteps, and the relentless determination of her family to uncover the truth.
The case of a missing Spanish Lake woman has gained the attention of a national organization that's trying to help the family in the search. Fox 2's Chandrea Thomas spent the day with the family and has the latest on what may have happened to Phoenix Coldon. Chandrea?
Well, Tom, the family of 23-year-old Phoenix Coldon is still searching for answers about her disappearance. They've also created a Facebook page hoping to get answers as to where she is right now. Now, the family is also in the process of trying to find a private investigator to try to help find Phoenix. To find out more about this case and the Black and Missing Foundation, go to our website, fox2now.com. Chandrea Thomas, Fox 2 News.
Her black Chevy Blazer was found abandoned in a dangerous neighborhood just hours later, engine idling and door ajar, as if she had stepped away for a moment. Yet, over 13 years later, no definitive answers have emerged, fueling theories ranging from abduction to a deliberate escape. This case highlights not only the personal tragedy of a missing young woman, but also broader systemic issues, including racial disparities in missing persons investigations and the challenges faced by families seeking justice. Born Phoenix Lucille Reeves on May 23, 1988, in California, Phoenix's early life was marked by relocation and family changes. Her biological father was absent, and her mother, Goldia, later married Lawrence Coldon, a telecommunications worker who adopted Phoenix and gave her his surname. The family moved to Spanish Lake, a suburb of St. Louis, Missouri, when Phoenix was young, due to Lawrence's job transfer. Described by loved ones as intelligent, athletic, and deeply religious, Phoenix was homeschooled for most of her education, a decision her parents made to provide a structured and faith-centered upbringing. She excelled academically and extracurricularly, becoming a regional junior fencing champion in St. Louis County and mastering multiple musical instruments, including guitar, piano, and bass. Her talents extended to athletics. She was known for her discipline and competitive spirit. Despite her achievements, Phoenix's life wasn't without rebellion. At 18, she convinced her strict parents to co-sign a lease for an apartment, claiming she would share it with a female friend. In reality, she moved in with a boyfriend, a secret she kept hidden to avoid conflict with her conservative family. This marked the beginning of revelations about a secret life that would surface after her disappearance. By 2011, Phoenix had returned home, enrolling as a junior at the University of Missouri St. Louis, where she studied, though records later showed she hadn't registered for spring 2012 classes. Physically, she was a striking African-American woman, standing between 5'3" and 5'6" tall, weighing about 125 pounds, with black hair, brown eyes, and pierced ears. She often wore glasses and was last seen in a dark hooded sweatshirt, gray sweatpants emblazoned with Lindenwood or USML, and black sneakers. Friends and family painted Phoenix as responsible and devout, but posthumous discoveries suggested turmoil. She owned a second cell phone, communicated with multiple men online, and recorded a cryptic video reciting the Serenity Prayer, expressing a desire to start over. These elements hinted at internal struggles, possibly exacerbated by her sheltered upbringing and the pressure to meet parental expectations. If you are enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe for more. Let's get back to the video. The events of the 18th of December, 2011, unfolded innocuously at first. Phoenix had attended church with her family that morning, a routine part of their Sunday. Around 2:20 p.m., her father, Lawrence, saw her sitting in the family's driveway in her mother's 1998 black Chevy Blazer. She backed out and drove away, telling no one her destination, perhaps a quick errand to a convenience store or a visit to a friend, as her parents assumed. It was the last confirmed sighting of her. Less than 3 hours later, at 5:27 p.m., abandoned at the intersection of 9th Street and St. Clair Avenue in East St. Louis, Illinois, a notorious high-crime area about 25 minutes from Spanish Lake. The vehicle was impounded by 6:23 p.m. as an abandoned car, with reports initially stating the engine was running and the driver's door open. However, later clarifications debunked the running engine detail. Shockingly, no immediate connection was made to a missing person, and the police failed to inventory the contents or search the surrounding area thoroughly. When the family finally retrieved the vehicle on the 1st of January, 2012, after a friend spotted it in a tow lot, they found Phoenix's purse, glasses, shoes, Idaho, and even a cell phone bill inside, contradicting police claims of no personal items.
She put on some sweats and a hoodie, and she went down to the garage and got the basketball, and she went outside to shoot some hoops. I looked out back, and her truck wasn't there. And I looked in the driveway, and her truck wasn't there, and I went in and I told Lawrence, I said, Lawrence, something's wrong. Phoenix didn't come home. Lord has not finished with my daughter. I do not believe that Phoenix is laying out there in a field. I don't believe it. I just don't feel it.
You called police and you told them my daughter is gone and this is the car she was last seen in. What's your reaction to the fact that cops impounded that car very quickly but didn't make the connection that the car they were looking for was in their impound lot for I don't know how long, days?
We reported our daughter missing the following day, which would be the 19th. We didn't find that car for 2 weeks. It was in the impound lot. And only through the diligence of a close friend did we find that car.
The Coldons reported Phoenix missing that evening when she didn't return for dinner, but the delayed notification about the car, over 2 weeks, meant critical evidence, like fingerprints or surveillance footage, may have been lost forever. DNA tests later confirmed only Phoenix and her parents had been in the SUV, ruling out immediate signs of struggle or third-party involvement. From the outset, the investigation by the St. Louis County Police Department drew sharp criticism from the Coldons, who accused authorities of apathy and racial bias. As black parents searching for their missing daughter, they felt the case received minimal media attention compared to similar disappearances of white women, a phenomenon often termed missing white woman syndrome. Police efforts tapered off by February 2012, with little follow-up on leads. The family, desperate, took matters into their own hands, hiring private investigator Steve Foster and draining their savings on searches. Lawrence combed abandoned buildings, while Goldia interviewed sex workers and drug dealers in East St. Louis for tips. Revelations about Phoenix's secret life emerged through these efforts. She had 2 birth certificates, multiple boyfriends, and online interactions that suggested vulnerability to exploitation. One boyfriend's ex-girlfriend recounted him ominously saying, "Why are you worrying about someone who's dead?" when asked about Phoenix. A promising lead from a Texas man claiming to know her whereabouts turned out to be a hoax, costing the family dearly and leading to the foreclosure of their home. In 2014, a friend reported seeing Phoenix at a Las Vegas airport with young women and 2 men, but she didn't respond when called. Another tip linked a Phoenix Reeves to an Alaska address, but it was a false match. Bank accounts, cell phone activity, and social media went silent after the 18th of December, adding to the mystery. As of 2025, Phoenix Coldon remains missing, classified as endangered on NamUs and the Charlie Project. No major breakthroughs have occurred since the 2018 documentary, though her parents persist in their quest, now in their later years. The Coldon story is a poignant reminder of the toll on families, financial ruin, emotional devastation, and relentless hope. It also spotlights the disproportionate underreporting of missing persons of color, urging better protocols and empathy in investigations. Until new evidence surfaces, Phoenix's fate lingers in the shadows, a testament to the enduring pain of the unresolved. For Phoenix's parents, the ache of her absence is something that never truly fades, no matter how many years go by. Each day is marked by the weight of her missing presence, birthdays that pass without celebration, holidays that feel incomplete, and countless small moments where her laughter and energy should be. They often reflect on her vibrant spirit, her ambitions, and the life she was building before it was suddenly interrupted. Friends and family who knew Phoenix describe her as a bright, determined young woman, making her disappearance all the more heartbreaking. For her parents, letting go is never an option. Forgetting her is impossible. Instead, they carry her memory in everything they do, speaking her name, sharing her story, and holding on to the hope that one day they will learn the truth. Their love for Phoenix has remained as strong as ever, a reminder that even in the face of devastating loss, a family's bond and determination to never forget can endure through time.
We backed out of the driveway and we never saw her again.
I need to see Phoenix. I need to hug her. She needs to come home.
If someone calls, that's another spark of hope that we have, that we're going to find our daughter alive.
Hope is keeping them alive. Phoenix's parents, Goldie and Lawrence Coldon, join me now. Thanks for being here.
Thank you
It's
for
hard
allowing us.
It's hard for you to even see that, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Very hard, especially the part where they were searching, and I told them before that Phoenix is not laying in nobody's weeds. She's not.
You still have her bed made? You still have the Christmas tree up, I understand?
We rearranged her room so she'd have more room.
Her room was a little messy?
No, it's not now.
Not now?
But yeah, the Christmas tree is still up. The original lights burned out because I keep the lights on day and night, so I put more lights on the tree.
You know, Lawrence, we learned a lot about missed opportunities this past week with the cases in Cleveland. Talk about missed opportunities. The police, they found her vehicle nearby, but nobody told you about it for what, 2 weeks?
2 weeks before we found out where the vehicle was, and the East St. Louis police had had the vehicle towed to the impound yard probably 3 hours after she went missing.
For Phoenix's parents, the pain of her absence has never faded. Every birthday, every holiday, and every quiet moment at home is a reminder of the daughter they love and miss so deeply. They speak of her often, holding tightly to memories of her laughter, her dreams, and the bright future that was stolen from her. No matter how much time passes, forgetting her is impossible. Their love remains unwavering, and their hope endures that someday they will find the answers they so desperately need. What if the truth about Phoenix Coldon has been hidden in plain sight all these years? 13 years later, her disappearance still raises more questions than answers. Was she taken? Did she run? Or is there something even darker we've yet to uncover? What do you think happened to Phoenix? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and help keep her story alive.